Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. HVK all day. Let's get it, man. All right, so in this video, the topic that I want to talk to you guys about is how you will have so much time and energy that you don't even know what to do with it, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? You will have so much extra time and energy and vitality to literally do whatever you want, to the point where you're like, you don't even know where to start. Okay. That's how it is, man. That's how I'm currently feeling right now, man. Is like, I have the energy to do stuff, and I have a lot of things that I want to do, but I don't even know what to do. you know so I guess I'm making a video. I guess that is something right there in itself, making a video, transmuting this energy, right? But that is just something that I realized, guys, is like, when you're on retention, when you're not watching porn, when you're not out here drinking alcohol, or just being out here in the matrix, just being distracted by, a lot of stuff, man, just stuff that doesn't serve you like anything. Like, it doesn't benefit your life in any type of way, you know? You just have so much time, man. You just have so much more time for literally anything else, you know? And like, the last thing that you want to do, guys, is, be on this journey and just be stagnant, just be at home, not doing anything, bro, because you got to channel this energy into a higher outlet, you know? When you're on retention, guys, you're not suppressing anything. You're not just sitting with that energy, bro. You're constantly using that same energy to create your life. You're channeling that energy into your hobbies, into the gym, into, creating something positive for yourself, instead of just using that energy in a destructive way, which is, PMO and lust and, getting drunk, or all these like lower type of frequencies, right? On SR, you use the same energy to elevate, okay? So, you just get rid of a lot of distractions in your life, like I said, things that just doesn't serve you a purpose, man. So you're gonna find yourself having so much more extra time, so much more extra energy, obviously, that you could literally do whatever you want. So, like, on your off days, man, like, if you guys have a job, you're gonna find yourself being like bored. You know what I'm saying? You're like, man, I have like this energy to like do literally anything. And you just gotta know how to channel it, you just gotta know how to use this energy and direct it somewhere else, you know? Um, and it's like you like rediscover yourself, man. Like, you just gotta learn about yourself, man. You gotta learn what you like to do on your free time, man. Hitting the gym is should be like the main, not the main, but like one of the things that everybody should do. Is just hitting the gym is like the most basic, simplest way in channeling your energy into something creative. All right. But other than that, bro, you gotta find what you like to do. You know, you could probably start, you know, going on bike rides or something, or skateboarding, or just rediscovering yourself, man. Like I said, you have so much more time when you're not out here distracted by BS, that you could do whatever you want, bro. You could go on adventures, man. You could travel, right? But it's all about like what you want to do, okay? It's all about what you're interested in, right? Because it's summertime, right? And life is just it's just interesting, man. Like, life is what you make of it, right? Everybody experiences their own reality. Everybody has 24 hours, to do whatever they want. I mean, at least 12 hours, bro. But on SR, you don't need that much sleep. So you just have, like I said, all this extra time and energy to put somewhere else. And, you will reach a point where you're just like, bro, what do I even do? Like, where do I even start, man? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just try new things, try new things. Discover different places, man, because like I said, you don't want to be stagnant with this energy. You have the energy to like literally do whatever you want, but sometimes you don't even know what to do. But you got to start somewhere, man. You got to move your body around, be outside. Because the last thing that you want to do is be indoors. This journey and being inside, it doesn't mix. You're gonna go crazy, bro. Right? It just doesn't combine well, man. You're supposed to be outside. You're supposed to be raising the vibe, and feeling alive. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's just that's the type of vibe that I was feeling today. I went to the skate park a little bit. I went to go do some errands, and then all of a sudden I just had all this free time to literally do whatever I wanted to. But I'm just like, well, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, man, like write things down, man. Like create a bucket list of things that you want to do, and just experience life, man. That's what life is about. Is just to use this energy to, like create life within yourself, right? Channel this energy into something productive. Your hobbies, making more money, being more in shape, hitting the gym. There's just an infinite amount of things that you could do when you take back your power. When you're not out here distracted by lust and all these lower vibrational things that doesn't take you anywhere, man. It leaves you with so much more time and energy and vitality to do anything. That sometimes you'll be like, whoa, I have all this extra time, all this extra energy. It's just like an example I could use. Like if you win the lottery or something, or if you have an insane amount of money, you just have all this money right in front of you, but you don't even know what to do with it, right? So, like you just got to be very wise on how you use your money, because your energy is like money, okay? So just because you have all this energy doesn't mean that you got to channel it in a destructive way, you know? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you just got to learn about yourself. You just got to know how to use this energy to your advantage, right? And, sometimes you have those days where you're just bored, you know what I'm saying? But don't let that boredom take you back onto like things that doesn't serve you, okay? Don't let momentary boredom lead you back to relapsing, lead you back to watching BS, okay? Or hanging around just people that are just like not even meant for you, right? You gotta rediscover your life, man. It's like, be there for yourself, do things that you've never done before, go skydiving, man. I've gone skydiving 5 times in my life. I've literally gone once every year since 2020 at a different location, man. And it's great, I be traveling whenever I can and just creating like these life experiences, man. Things that like highlights, of your life. Like, life is short, man. Like, you don't want to look back on your life and see all the time that you wasted on nothing, just being out here drunk, or being a coomer out here, just being like not growing, not flowing, none of that, bro. Like, you want to do stuff, man. You want to like I don't know, bro, like blast off, bro. You want to do something creative, man. Like, not that long ago I went mountain biking too. Go follow my second channel, man. I'm gonna be posting vlogs on there and stuff. But yeah, man, I just have a lot of things on my mind that I want to do. And, with this energy, with this journey, guys, it is possible. You have an infinite amount of time and energy to do the things that you never done, okay? So I just gotta think about what I want to do, guys, because, I mentioned that I've gone skydiving. I've also gone zip lining in the forest. I've gone to... I've also done that in Las Vegas too, zip line through Fremont Street. I've gone to Hawaii. What else have I done? Rode jet skis, in Arizona. Like, all these adventurous stuff, guys. Like, I love adventures, man. I love doing stuff, bro. Like, I love traveling and things like that. But I just wonder what's next. What's next on the adventurous type of stuff, man. This year I actually went to Yosemite and Sequoia as well. And I went to the Grand Canyon. So you know what I'm saying, guys? Like, this year has been pretty crazy, guys. But that's what life is about, man. You know, life is about experiencing these type of things and, just living life, man, in a way that is going to benefit you. Okay? So let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know what I should do next for, adventures or places to check out, things to do, you know. Something that I've never done before is snowboarding. I'd want to do that, as well as like dirt biking. I never, how like some people, like when they grow up, their parents take them to like go ride dirt bikes or things like that. I never got to do that. So that is something that I would want to do, like go like get a dirt bike or something, or I don't know, invest in some type of thing to, expand my adventures, right? But that's like something that I need to do, right? But it's all up here, guys, it's all up here. But you could do it, like whatever you focus your energy on, you could do it. Where focus goes, energy flows. So on retention, guys, you have the energy, you have the focus, but you got to know what to focus on. All right? Because lust is like one of the biggest distractions in life. It's like one of the biggest things that is just holding you back in life. So when you let go of all that stuff, bro, you're operating at your higher self, man. You're walking in discipline, and now you have all this extra time and energy to do whatever you want. So it's just about knowing what to do next and just creating like an abundant life for you, and creating like memories to look back on. And that's what it's about, man. So I don't want to drag the video on too long. Just want to talk about that real quick, guys. Is you will have all this extra time and energy to do anything that you want. So, start writing things down. Start writing things that you want to experience in your life. I've also gone hot air ballooning. That's something that I've done before as well. So yeah, man, let me know what I should do next. And with that being said, hope you guys have a good day, and I'm out. Peace.